All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. And Gervonta Tank Davis proves something to Ryan Garcia fans and Devin Haney fans in his fight with Frank Martin. And since I did this video for Devin and Ryan, we are now 2 weeks out for this fight. So we have to look at what the money is looking like for Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin versus how it looked for the fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And as of right now, it's night and day. Let's talk about who the face of boxing and the former future face of boxing and how they did in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to be talking about the fight coming up between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin and what that money is looking like, because I don't want to be a hypocrite. I have done videos and we talked about how Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia were selling in the lead up to their fight, as we talked about who was really the face of boxing or the face of American boxing. So now that we are 2 weeks out, today is May 30th. The fight is June 15th. So pretty much it is 2 weeks and 2 days away. Now is a good time to do that comparison. And let me tell you, doesn't appear to be much of one. Now, before I get into the details, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. And if you're a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you guys so much. It really does make a big difference to the channel. And thank you to everybody that hits the thanks in videos like this. Thank you, Matty O. Thank you, Barbara D. And thank you for my t-shirt sent from Tommy Hearns, my guy, Daryl McKinney. Thank you very much, brother. I'm rocking the Tommy Hearns proudly over the next couple of days, as I got a couple shirts sent from him, autograph on the back and everything. So thank you very much. Makes me extremely happy. But let's get into this, because Barbecue and Boxing released a footage or a screenshot, or I have a screenshot of what tickets are left on ATX.com for Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. And let's say that it is a scattering of tickets throughout the event. Nothing like what it looked like for, and I'm going to, in this video, put up from the same time frame, what the tickets look like in a visual sense, how many tickets are available. And now I'm telling you right now, it's a major difference when you look at how well this fight for Gervonta and Frank Martin are selling in Vegas, and how the fight sold for Devin Haney and Frank Martin. But if it wasn't enough Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Now, if it wasn't enough to just know that that fight didn't do exceptionally well for no other reason, is that they did not release any gate information for that fight. And that fight has now been a month and 10 days since it took place. If that fight had sold out, if that fight had beaten the Barclays record that they were going after for Gervonta Davis's fight, I do believe I believe he had that fight with was it with Isaac Cruz? It was either Isaac Cruz or it was Rolly Romero. Can't recall which one it was, but it was definitely not the one with the fight with either Ryan Garcia or Hector Garcia. But where Gervonta Davis did, I think it was maybe a $4.7 million gate, $5 million gate, somewhere around there. They said that they were going to break that record. If they had broken that record, that would have been put out there. So, but we're not going to doubt whether or not it's going to break it in Vegas, because it's going to be over $5 million in Vegas as well. However, I got to tell you that I don't think that it is only because of the popularity. Now, this is me being fair to Ryan Garcia and me being fair to Devin Haney. I don't think that it was only because that the fight didn't sell like that just because Devin and Ryan are not big enough names to sell fight tickets anywhere. I think that a lot of it had to do with the just very, very bad promotion from Ryan Garcia, who made a lot of people believe that the fight was just a joke and may not happen at all. Lo and behold, that was the furthest thing from the truth. But because, wow, that was a really good fight. And the fact that, but all of the antics and things that he was doing in the lead up to that fight very well could have had people thinking, no, I'm not really into that. I don't want to spend the money, and go to New York City thinking that maybe the fight may be canceled. Then also you have the fact that it was in New York itself, where you have a bunch of people coming from the West Coast who are Ryan Garcia's fan base is primarily in the West Coast. Devin Haney himself is from the West Coast. Going to a venue in the East Coast, didn't really help it that well. But when you look at what's going on with Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin, they also are more reasonably priced. Like the price for this Frank Martin and Gervonta Davis fight in Vegas is significantly lower. The ticket prices are significantly lower than where the prices started out with for Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. It's significantly lower. And that, I think, is causing people to buy tickets at an earlier time and not wait for all the tickets to drop off, the ticket prices to drop off, which they did considerably for Ryan and Devin. In fact, by this time, 2 weeks out from the fight, the tickets had already dropped pretty much in half. But the prices have stayed consistent for Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin, probably because of the fact that they scaled the event properly. They don't have they're not going up against the NBA playoffs on that side, or against any type of NBA playoff game in the same city on the same date that Ryan and Devin had. So, it's just really interesting to see how just better planned this fight is now with Gervonta and Frank than Devin and Ryan's was. Now you can't put that on Devin. You can't put that on Ryan. You got to put that on Oscar De La Hoya, because even early on, Ryan Garcia said, why are we putting this in Vegas? Why are we putting this in New York? This fight should be in Vegas. He wanted the fight in Vegas. Wound up that Ryan Garcia was probably right about that. But at the end of the day, being fair is fair. People are going to start saying, when are you going to talk about the ticket sales for Gervonta and Frank? We've done it. And this is with one marquee guy. Only Gervonta Davis is a marquee guy. Now, I think Frank Martin is a very, very good fighter. I watch all his fights. I've actually gone down and seen him fight in San Antonio. So it's not as if I have not gone or would not support Frank Martin in a fight I have. I've traveled out of town to do it myself. I'm just saying that he is not, one of the biggest names or most recognized names in the sport right now, not on the level of a Ryan Garcia or a Gervonta Davis or a Devin Haney, not as far as their name recognition goes. But maybe that will change after this fight. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.